I was gonna do a joke, since I usually for magic reviews, but, Magician's Block. Hey everybody, Goosebumps for Dummies here, and today we are going to be talking about, and not in that weird way I was just doing, Hocus-Pocus Horror. This is the 35th book in the GYG series, aka Give Yourself Goosebumps. I just shortened up to not to give myself a seizure, and it is notorious mostly just for this cover art. And being a magic book, it's one of the two explicitly magic-themed ones, unless I'm forgetting something. This one I have a lot to say about in general. It's just the magic book of all time, you know what I'm saying? Barobe. Now you see you, now you don't. I'm looking at a book, not a mirror. The magic show is about to begin. The great Mysterio will now choose 2 volunteers from the audience. Your friend Zach and you. That means you're in for some major danger. Why? Because Mysterio is an evil magician. Right now he's giving electric shocks to a puppy to make him bark on cue, and you could be next. If you go on with the show, you'll face a deck of razor-sharp cards thrown right at you. If you decide to steal Mysterio's bag of tricks, you'll get to play with some cool potions like disappearing powder. But spill some on yourself and you may never reappear, except as a monster. The choice is yours in this scary Goosebumps adventure that's packed with over 20 super spooky endings. I'm not doing that whole voice again. I'm seriously losing every time I do that. Hocus-Pocus, or is good, but extremely unnoteworthy in the grand scheme of Goosebumps. Really, not a lot to say on this one, so let's just get into it. There's some solid, morbid, macabre endings in here, as well as some more goofier ones, say something involving a spelling bee genie. I'm not even kidding. There's some goofy stuff there. And coming with those endings are very interesting magical concepts. You could even say it's a lot of magical madness, this whole book. Moving on, this book, it has a lot of passable magic ideas in here, but I thought all weren't, spectacular. It's kind of giving me flashbacks to Circus of Fear, where it's a lot of expected stuff. This one is just passable. I think is a lot better than what that looks trying to do, which is absolutely nothing unique. There's at least decent ideas here, like I would have never thought of the Ninja Star card bullshit that was going on here, and a lot of other things. Pretty good stuff, creativity-wise. The book is also very repetitive, which I'm actually bringing up in the upside because usually in repetition, for these books in particular, the GYG series, it's really annoying. And here it is actually fine. I think the ideas here are enough, refreshing to feel like it's not too repetitive. It is repetitive, but it's like, I don't mind it. I actually think this is cool because we're just getting a lot of decent ideas from here, some decent magic sequences, and just good, fun stuff, even if it's nothing mind-blowing for the series or of the highest quality, I'd say. And for what I expected out of this book, which is a meandering, very much so still, but really boring time, it actually is a very solid entertainment value because of the creativity in this one, which is decent, very decent for what it is. I really thought it was going to be dull, and actually kind of interesting without being wholly repetitive, and actually having some different ideas every so often thrown in here. Not like wholly, but they're different new trick ideas, and I'm like, that's cool, and they're fun. So yeah, entertainment value, definitely higher than I thought, so I'll give it that. Mini essay first, before I even get into my first issue here, Mysterio, the villain. GYG villains, they don't have a lot of time to really flesh out themselves unless they are literally of a plot like Dr. Macbeth in Scary Birthday to You. He is very central and key to the book even working. And you also have Dare, who is from Book 18, Detective Babysitter. Yes, that's his name, fucking Dare. And he is unbelievably profound, not only just because of the design, he's made of tattoos. Literally sick, I know, but he's profound with how much he actually does with what little time we get with him, which is an arc, but he's also not present the whole time, really. And why I bring this up, again, Mysterio. This guy is point blank the perfect example, of a forgettable GYG villain. He is a fill-in-the-blank character that you will not remember the name of unless it's, catchy. Dare, I can't forget Dr. Macbeth. Fucking crazy. And his appearance does nothing for me. He's literally a whatever, this is the villain, here you go character. Really nothing to him. He's so nothing to me. Also, a lot of whatever endings. I love saying this downside every Black Spine review anymore, but a lot of these Black Signs tend to have weaker arrays of endings, which it's something I just don't like seeing all the time. I wish I could say it less often, but I do factor the endings hella because it's the advertised thing here, and it's a huge central part of how these things work. So if the endings kind of suck or are middling, like here, as almost per usual now, it's a little sad. But yeah, the endings, really whatever. It had some good ones. Just a lot of whatever ones in the sea. And the actual plot is very meandering and directionless. This is a issue I'm seeing a lot more with in some of these books. Some a lot more than others, obviously. Say, the most profound, I think, and I think it is the absolute worst symptom of this. It's only a nightmare, which was almost inevitable, seeing it's a dream story, so it's gonna go crazy. But holy shit, that one was so directionless. This isn't like hella behind, but it does have more direction, because there's more clear ideas at play here about what we're trying to get at here, what we're trying to do. This one, it's just a little directionless from time to time. In fact, I'd say it's hella directionless, especially in the straightforward magic trick arc, you know what I'm saying? There's another arc involving the disappearing powder. It's a little more straightforward in what it's trying to do, which is obviously save your friend, but aside from the general, let's get out of the situation, it's not doing much here, but is making it clear what the hell we're trying to do. I give Hocus-Pocus Horror a 7 out of 10. It is the most 7 out of 10 thing I think I've ever read. It's got a lot of negative aspects to it, but it's generally not even a bad experience at all, really. Just quite meandering and lacks a really decent villain and good endings. But I'd say the entertainment of this one, all the unique, interesting ideas at play here, the book as a whole being generally a decent ride, makes up for it ever so slightly. Not wholly though, obviously. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this book review. Tell me what you think about Hocus-Pocus Horror down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.